According to a 2025 cat diet study, 98% of cat owners are slowly shortening their cat's life without knowing it. This is not happening because of hate, but because of their daily feeding habits. These errors do not show signs for many years until your pet suddenly stops eating, starts hiding, or stays away from your touch. I have spent many months talking with pet doctors, cat food experts, and animal experts to find the hidden truth about what is actually happening in your pet's dish. And believe me, mistake number 9 almost caused one owner to lose their cat's life. Let us start. The first error is leaving food out all day long. You keep that dish full all the time, thinking you are being a kind cat parent by letting them eat whenever they feel hungry. But here is the hard truth. You are creating a health disaster waiting to happen. Cats are strict meat eaters meant to hunt, eat a lot, and then not eat for many hours. Wild cats eat 8 to 12 tiny meals every day by catching birds or mice, not by snacking on dry food all day. When food stays out constantly, their sugar levels never stay steady, their body speed never rests, and their internal organs work too hard until they break down. A Cornell University study looked at 3,200 cats and discovered that those who had food out all day had 4 times more diabetes than those who ate at set times. But here is the part that surprised me. You have no idea how much they are really eating. Is your pet eating less because they are unwell or just not hungry? By the time you notice they are getting thin, kidney problems have already ruined 75% of their health. The fix is to have set meal times only 2 or 3 times every day. Put the bowl down for 20 minutes, then take it away. This creates a natural hunger cycle, keeps blood sugar safe, and gives you the power to see sickness early. Your pet's body needs a routine, not an all-you-can-eat bar. The second error is feeding only dry, hard food. That bowl of dry snacks you fill every day is slowly hurting your cat's kidneys, and the pet food companies do not want you to know. Cats started out in the desert, getting 70% of their water from the animals they caught. Dry food has only 10% water, forcing their kidneys to work 3 times as hard to clean their body. The result is constant thirst that silently causes kidney failure, which is the top killer of cats over 10 years old. A UC Davis 20-year study showed that cats on wet diets had 65% lower rates of kidney problems and lived about 3.2 years longer. But here is what is even worse. Dry food is packed with starches, corn, wheat, and rice that cats cannot digest well. They need 70% protein, but most dry foods have 30% or 40% carbs, making blood sugar jump and causing them to get very fat. Check your bag right now. If grains are in the top 3 items listed, you are feeding them junk that does not fit their body. The answer is not hard. Add wet food to every meal, at least half of what they eat. Or better yet, go to 100% wet or raw food. Your cat's organs will thank you with many more years of life. The third error is not knowing how much food to give. You just guess the amount, fill the dish until it looks okay, and go about your day. Meanwhile, your pet is getting 40% more energy than they need, and you have no clue. The Association for Pet Obesity Prevention shared scary facts. 61% of cats in the US are overweight or very fat, and their owners truly think they are feeding them the right amount. Here is the fact. A normal 10-pound indoor cat needs only 180 calories every day. Most people are giving them over 300. That extra food is not a sign of love. It is a danger to their life. Every extra pound on a cat is like 15 pounds on a human. A 15-pound cat that should weigh 10 is like a 150-pound person weighing 225. Their joints wear down, their heart struggles, they get sick, and their life length drops by 2 to 5 years. According to a large hospital study of 2.5 million cats, the fix takes only 30 seconds. Buy a measuring tool. Read the feeding rules on high-quality food and change it based on how your cat looks. You should be able to feel their ribs easily, but not see them sticking out. Weigh your pet every month. Being exact is not being crazy. It is saving a life. The fourth error is giving milk and dairy items. You pour milk in a small bowl, thinking it is a nice treat, just like in the movies. But within a few hours, your cat has an upset stomach, throwing up, and pain. Here is the truth. Pet doctors wish everyone understood. Most grown cats cannot handle milk. Baby cats make a special chemical to digest their mother's milk. But after they stop nursing, 90% of cats lose this ability completely. When you give them cow's milk, their belly cannot break down the sugar in it, causing it to rot in their gut. The result is gas, swelling, bad cramps, and heavy diarrhea that can make them very dry. A study in a medical journal found that dairy caused stomach pain in 85% of adult cats tested. But the danger is deeper. Eating dairy over and over can cause long-term gut swelling, food sensitivities, and digestive issues that last forever. The story that cats need milk is a lie from old cartoons. After they grow up, cats only need one liquid, which is fresh water. If you want to give a special snack, try a tiny bit of cooked chicken or fish. Never give dairy. That cartoon dream is a medical nightmare. The fifth error is feeding dog food to cats. Your cat steals some from the dog's bowl, so you think it is okay to feed them both the same thing to save some cash. This one choice could kill your pet within 6 months. Dog food lacks a special nutrient called taurine, which cats cannot make themselves and must get from their meals. Without it, their heart muscle gets weak, leading to heart failure, blindness, and their body's defenses failing. A famous animal hospital recorded many cases of cats eating only dog food that developed heart failure within 4 to 6 months. But it gets worse. Dog food has plant proteins and less meat that cats cannot process correctly. They will eat until they feel full, but their body is actually starving for the right nutrients. You will notice the signs too late, such as being very tired, having a hard time breathing, or suddenly falling over. By then, the hurt is permanent. A cat eating dog food for just 3 months can show heart problems on a scan. The price gap between cat and dog food is small, but the vet bill for a sick heart is thousands of dollars if they even live through it. Keep the food separate at all times. Your cat's life depends on food made just for them. The sixth error is not changing foods the right way. You found a better brand, threw away the old bag, and filled the bowl with the new stuff. Within 12 hours, your cat is sick and will not eat. You blame the new food, but the real issue is how you switch them. A cat's belly has billions of tiny germs that are used to their current diet. Fast changes cause a mess in their gut, leading to bad stomach trouble in most cats. But here is the scary part. Cats who feel sick can start to hate the new food forever, even if it is better for them. Even worse, if a cat does not eat for 2 days, they risk getting a deadly liver sickness where fat builds up and stops the organ from working. A proper change takes at least 7 to 10 days. For the first few days, use mostly old food and a little bit of new. Then slowly add more new food and less old food over the next week. This slow move allows the belly germs to get used to it and helps you see real allergies instead of just a fast change shock. Being patient during a food switch is not a choice. It is the difference between getting healthy and a very expensive emergency visit. The seventh error is ignoring the need for a water fountain. You fill a bowl once a day and move on. By the evening, it is full of food bits, dust, and cat spit. Your cat takes a few small drinks because they are thirsty, but they are lacking water and you do not even see it. Cats naturally have a low drive to drink because their ancestors lived in dry places. They were meant to get water from their food, not from a bowl of still water. A bowl that does not move tells their instincts to stay away from dirty water. Because of this, they drink way less than they should. A college study found that cats drinking from still bowls only got about 1 or 2 ounces of water when they needed closer to 5 or 6 ounces. This constant dryness leads straight to kidney sickness and bladder stones. But here is the big tip. Cats love moving water. It tells them it is fresh and safe. Tests show that cats with fountains drink much more than those with bowls. A cheap fountain adds years to your pet's life by stopping the kidney failure that kills many older cats. Fresh moving water is not a luxury. It is something their body needs that you might be forgetting. The eighth error is feeding tuna as a main meal. Your cat loves tuna, so you give it to them every day thinking it is a healthy meat. But here is what doctors know. Tuna is slowly hurting your pet with mercury and making them addicted. Tuna, especially the kind made for people, has heavy metals from the ocean. Cats eating it every day get sick in their brain and nerves, causing them to lose balance or act strange. A study found that cats eating tuna often had very high mercury levels in their blood. But the addiction is even more sneaky. Tuna has certain fats that cats find impossible to resist. They will start to refuse other healthy foods. Doctors call this being a tuna junkie. These cats get weak because they lack vitamins, leading to a painful condition where their fat gets sore. Their body becomes painful to touch. Also, tuna lacks the nutrients for a healthy heart. A tiny tuna treat once in a while is okay, but daily tuna is a slow poison that makes them addicted while starving their systems. The ninth error is not seeing food allergies. Your cat itchy all the time, cleans themselves until they are bald, gets sick every week, and has a bad stomach. You try new litter or flea meds, but nothing helps. That is because the real reason is their food. Reports show that many stomach and skin issues are actually caused by food sensitivities. The most common things that cause this are chicken, beef, fish, and milk, which are in almost all cat foods. This is hard to figure out because these allergies build up slowly over many years. Their body slowly gets upset, and suddenly the food they ate for years makes them sick. Signs are not just itching. They include throwing up, ear pain, and acting mean because they hurt. The best way to find out is a special test diet. Feed one type of meat they have never had before, like rabbit or duck, for 2 months. Do not give anything else. If they get better, you have the answer. Then you can try old foods one by one to find the problem. Most doctors do not suggest this because it takes work, but food allergies do more than just itch. They cause damage inside the body over time. Stop treating the signs and find the source. The 10th error is feeding only on the floor. You put the dish on the ground and your cat has to bend down in a weird way to eat. Over many years, this daily pull causes neck pain and belly issues. A cat's natural way to eat is with their head level or slightly up. Forcing them to reach down over and over hurts their neck bones and makes joint pain worse in older cats. A study found that cats with higher bowls spit up less and had less neck strain. But here is what surprised the experts. Floor feeding also makes cats throw up right after eating because the position puts pressure on their throat. The food does not go down smoothly, making them eat too fast or swallow air. The fix is very cheap. Buy a raised bowl or put their current dish on a small box a few inches off the floor. This simple change lines up their body correctly, helps their joints, and stops them from throwing up. Your old cat's sickness might just be about how they are standing. A raised dish changes how they digest food. The 11th error is feeding human food that is toxic. You give them a bite of your dinner thinking it is okay. That small act of love sends thousands of cats to the vet every year. Poison centers get many calls about cats sick from people food, and owners had no idea it was bad. Here is the list of killers. Onions and garlic ruin their blood cells, causing a sickness that shows no signs until the cat falls over. Even a little bit in a sauce is bad over time. Grapes and raisins cause fast kidney failure. Chocolate has stuff that causes fits and death. The darker the chocolate, the worse it is. Fake sugar in snacks causes liver failure in hours. Raw bread dough grows in their belly and causes alcohol poisoning. Cooked bones can break and poke holes in their gut. But even safe, fatty foods like bacon can hurt their organs badly. The rule is simple. If it is not for cats, do not give it to them. Human food is not a treat. It is a risk. The 12th error is ignoring the needs of older cats. Your 12-year-old cat is eating the same food they had when they were 2. That is like feeding a baby and a grandpa the same thing. After age 10, a cat's body slows down. Their organs work less, and they do not absorb nutrients as well. Yet, their food stays the same. The result is they either get too fat or they do not get enough vitamins. Experts found that senior cats need meat that is easier to digest and special minerals to protect their kidneys. They also need softer food if their teeth hurt. Most owners do not notice that older cats hide their pain by eating less slowly. By the time you see them getting thin, it is a crisis. Switching to senior food at age 10 helped cats live about 2 years longer in a large study. Your old cat has different needs now. Feed them for their age, not just based on your habit. The 13th error is feeding in a busy or scary spot. You put the dish near the loud laundry machine or in a busy kitchen. Your cat eats a little bit and then runs away. You think they are just picky, but the spot is a nightmare for them. Cats are both hunters and hunted in nature. When they eat, they feel weak and need to feel safe. Putting food in busy areas causes stress hormones to flood their body, which stops them from wanting to eat. This stress can cause gut problems and bad behavior. In homes with many cats, one cat might block the food, causing others to skip meals. The fix is to move the food. It should be in a quiet, low-traffic spot, away from the litter box. Cats will not eat where they use the bathroom. In homes with multiple pets, put bowls in different rooms. A stressed cat cannot eat right. The location is the difference between a happy cat and one with stomach pain from worry. The 14th error is not knowing about whisker pain. Your cat pulls food out of the bowl with their paw or only eats the middle part. You think they are just being silly, but the bowl is hurting them. Whiskers are very sensitive feelers with many nerves. When a cat's whiskers touch the sides of a deep bowl, it feels like too much and causes pain. This is called whisker fatigue. Each touch sends a signal to the brain, and after a while, it hurts. This causes cats to act scared around mealtime. They might stop eating or act picky. The fix is very easy. Use wide, flat dishes where their whiskers do not touch the sides. A flat plate is even better. Within a few days, you will see your cat eating better and finishing their meal. That picky behavior was actually physical pain. A cheap, flat dish solves a problem that could lead to your cat not eating enough. The 15th error is feeding too close to the bathroom box. You put the food and the litter box in the same spot to be easy, but you have broken a big rule of nature for your cat. In the wild, cats never go to the bathroom where they eat to avoid germs. When you put food near the litter, you cause deep stress that ruins their appetite. Studies show that cats forced to eat near their waist eat 30% less and act stressed. They might even stop using the box because they are confused. Cats would rather skip a meal than eat in a dirty spot. You might not notice until they are sick. Also, dust and germs from the litter get into their food and water. Your cat is breathing in litter dust while they try to eat. The fix is to move them at least 15 feet apart, hopefully in different rooms. This respects their natural instincts. Feed them where they feel clean and safe. The 16th error is using plastic bowls. That cheap plastic dish seems okay, but it is slowly hurting your cat and causing skin sores. Plastic has tiny holes that you cannot see. Every time your cat eats, germs and oils sink into those holes. No amount of scrubbing can get it all out. Within a short time, the bowl is full of bad bacteria. Plastic pet bowls have much more germs than metal ones. The big sign is cat acne, which shows up as black dots on their chin. These are infections from the germs in the plastic. The germs clog their skin and cause pain that might need medicine. Also, some cats are allergic to the plastic itself. The fix is cheap. Buy metal or ceramic bowls instead. Metal is smooth and does not hold germs. Throw away the plastic. That chin skin problem will likely go away in a few weeks once you change the bowl. You have been feeding them from the source of the sickness every single day. The 17th error is not having enough food spots for many cats. You have 3 cats and only 2 bowls, thinking they can share. But a silent fight is happening that you do not see. One cat might be starving while the other gets fat. Cats do not naturally like to share their things. Even if they don't fight out loud, a strong cat can stare at another to keep them away. From the food. The shy cat will walk away hungry rather than fight. Over many months, they get thin and sick, while the bossy cat eats too much. The rule is one more bowl than you have cats. If you have 3 cats, you need 4 food spots in different parts of the house. This makes sure every cat can eat without fear. Place them at different heights or in different rooms. Cat bullying is quiet, but the damage to their health is very loud. If you love your pet and want them to have a long life, make sure you keep learning because every bit of knowledge helps. Your cat deserves the best care you can give.